Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders back and down, chin is humble. Hands rest on the lap, plugging into the seat. And a big breath out with sigh-like qualities. Try to create some sound with your breath right now. Starting to create sound with the breath as you breathe in through the nose. Constricting the back of the throat. The breath sounds like waves crashing on a beach. On the next exhale, fully empty. And at the end point, tuck the chin, swallow your saliva, and hold your breath. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Breathe in nice and slow. Exhale completely. So we're gonna move with the retention now. So again, breathe in nice and slow. Exhale completely. Pull the belly in, tuck the chin, swallow the saliva, and plant the hands in front of you. Lift the knees towards your first downward facing dog. So see if you can hold the breath the whole time. And if that wasn't possible, we'll have an opportunity to try it again. So breathe in nice and slow. Exhale completely. The end of the breath, tuck the chin, swallow the saliva, and hold. Step your feet to the hands, holding the breath. Breathe in, halfway lift position. Exhale, curling in, head towards your knees. Inhale to rise up and reach the arms up, gazing thumbs. Exhale, hands down by your sides. So we'll just add in that little pause of the exhale through a couple of transitions during your sun salute today. And this just helps kind of create an abdominal vacuum to lighten the body so that when we are moving in those transitions, we can move a bit lighter with a bit more control from the core. You know, if it doesn't work for you, ignore me and just keep practicing like we normally do. This is your practice. As always, just take it in stride, whatever you need today. So hands by your sides, take a full cycle of breath. Exhale completely. Inhale, arms lift, look thumbs. Exhaling, forward fold. Halfway lift on the in-breath. Exhale completely. The end of the exhale, tuck the chin, swallow the saliva, plant the hands, and step back, holding the breath. Lower chaturanga or low push-up. Inhale, up dog. So that was a long breath hold. Exhale, down dog. And we'll take 5 long breaths. Stretching through arms and legs, through sides of the body for 1. Pressing firmly through the heels of the palms. See if you can lift the rest of the hand off the floor. For 2. 3, 4, 5th inhale. Exhale, completely empty. Tuck the chin, swallow the saliva, and hold the breath as you step or hop feet to your hands. Halfway lift on the in-breath. Fold forward, out breath. Heavy heels, inhale, reach up, lift thumbs. Exhale, hands down by your sides. Beautiful. And again, breathe in, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. From here, plant the hands and exhale completely. Tuck the chin, swallow the saliva, and step back, holding the breath, low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale from the core, down dog. Spreading fingers and toes, 5 deep breaths. For 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. And exhale, tuck the chin, swallow the saliva, hold the breath, and step feet to hands. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, curling in. Inhale to rise up and reach the arms up. Exhale, hands down by your sides. Last one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Planting hands, exhale. Pull the tummy in, tuck the chin, swallow the saliva. Hold the breath, stepping back, low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, chest lifts, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5, breathing. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. Tuck the chin, swallow the saliva, and try hopping feet to your hands. Halfway lift, in breath. Exhale, curl in. Standing tall, inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Breathing in, hands to waist, lift the chest, shoulders back. Exhale, step or hop your feet about a foot apart. Breathe in, arching back slightly. Exhale, fold and hook big toes with peace fingers. Breathe in, lean forward and lift the chest. Exhale, bend knees, elbows, and fold. Try straightening your legs over time. For 1. Thumb rests on ring and pinky finger. 2. 3. 4, 5. Inhale, straighten the arms and look up. Exhale, step onto your palms. Toes meet the wrist crease. Leaning into the hands, bend the elbows. Exhale, fold. 1. Pressing all 10 fingernails into the mat. For 2. 3. 4. And 5. Breathe in, look up. Exhale, catch hips. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, feet together, arms by your sides. Breathe in, hands to the heart. Exhale, fold, touching the floor, bending the knees. Inhale, lift the arms up to chair position. Exhale, curling in, empty the lungs. Halfway lift, in breath. Exhale completely. Hold the breath as you lower to chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale from the core, down dog. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2. Lengthening the width of the feet. Long stance, deep lunge. So as you kind of hang out in this warrior 2, think of bending deeper into the front knee if the knees are comfortable with that, but not losing the connection of the back foot to the floor. And as that front knee bends, you should always be able to see the big toe. And at least that's for most bodies. Sink as low as possible into your front leg and pause. 3 more breaths. Stretching the mat, stretching through fingertips. Front forearm to thigh or hand to the mat. Reach the back arm over your head for extended side angle. Stretching through the left side body. And breathe. Keep bottom shoulder out of the ear, in the back. Sink a little lower into the front knee if you can, towards the pinky toe, strong buttocks. Next, exhale, look down. Plant the hands, step back, low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step left foot forward, warrior 1. Inhale, rising up, reach up tall. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2. We're here for a bit. So play with the length of the stance and the bend in the front knee. Guiding it outward rather than inward. Keeping weight even through both feet despite the movement. As you go forward, more energy presses back through that back hip. And then settling in, pause and stretch through hands and feet for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Front forearm to thigh or hand to the earth. Reach your top arm over the head, bottom shoulder away from the ear, stretching long. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Plant the hands as you exhale. Step back, low push-up. Continuing the exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in and lift the right leg as high as you can. Bend the knee and open the hip. See if you can feel the outer right hip engaging as you reach the knee higher towards the ceiling. Push through both palms. Maybe you've been lifting everything but heel of the palm. Finding full flexion in the shoulder. Take a breath in, lift your right knee higher. Lift your left heel high. Bring shoulders over the wrists as you clamp the hands fully. And bring your right knee to your armpit. And see if you can look at it. And then lift the leg back up. Breathe in, shoulders over wrist. Exhale, right knee to armpit. Good, that's tough. One more. Breathe in, lift the knee up. Exhale, shoulders over wrist, knee to armpit. And then plant the foot behind the hand. Ooh, I gotcha. Keep your back to a curl under. And breathe in, reach up. Crescent lunge. Pause here. On the exhale, hands to the heart. And line up the wrists with the elbows. Breathe in deep, strong buttocks. On the exhale, bend your back knee slightly and turn towards the right. Now, option to stay here. Option to bring left elbow outside the knee. Keep your palms where they were. And breathe. 1. Bring your back knee down if you need to. For 2. Staple legs and pelvis. For 3. 4. And 5. Exhale, look down. Plant the hands, step back, high push-up. Exhale to low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pause for a breath. Inhale, left leg lifts, bend the knee and open the hip. See if you can press that knee skyward to turn on the outer butt. Breathe in and hold. Pressing through heels of the palms. One more breath here. Inhale to lift your left knee, not knee. Right heel, and bring shoulders over your wrist. Left elbow to the armpit and look at it. Good, so you're side crunching. And then inhale back up. Exhale, left knee to armpit. We'll look at the armpit, that's it. One more, breathe in, lift up, open up, and then shoulders over wrists, left knee to the armpit, and plant the foot. Back, toes stay curled under. Whew, you should be warm. Inhale, reach up. Pause here. Exhale, hands to the heart. So lining those thumbs up with the elbows and sternum, chest open, and then maybe a bend in the back knee as you turn to the left. Option, right elbow outside the knee, twisting the body deeper. Back knee can come down if you need to. For 1, pressing palms into each other, chest is proud. 2, strong legs. 3, 4, and 5. Look down, plant the hands, and step back. High plank to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Taking rest in child's pose if you need it. 5 breaths. 1. 2. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, step feet behind the hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold and empty. And then planting hands in front of you. Lift your heels, big toenails touch. Toe squat, knees bend wide. And for the first 5 breaths, we'll just kind of walk the hands forward and see if you can round your back. Stay balanced on your tippy toes. You might be on your fingertips or your palms. Let the head go. And then next exhale, completely empty. Plant the hands, bend the elbows, and lean shoulders over the wrists. Crow pose, thumb up really high to start. So get the bum up before you even come into it. That's it. And then lean over the wrists, lift up and hold. 1, 2, breathing, 3, 4, and 5. Land in your squat. And just give the wrists a little shake. Plant the feet and stand, lift halfway, breathe in. Exhale, curl in. Inhale to stand tall and reach the arms up. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Good. So a couple options. You could interlace the fingers behind your back or press your fists together behind the back and step your right foot back to face the back of the mat. Left toes turn up as you square the hips. And your feet don't have to be on a tightrope. They could be on more like swing tracks. Pivot the hips and lift the chest. On the exhale, fold over the front leg. So think about folding not only from the hips, but there's a little twisting action of your left rib cage towards the right thigh. And fold over that front leg. The leg could be bent or straight, whatever feels good. A little mini twisting action. You could keep the twist and look towards the right, or you can let the head go towards the shin. Pulling right hip back a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, chest lifts parallel to the floor. Heavy back heel as you rise up. Pivoting feet to face front of the mat. Left right foot walks off to the side, squaring the hips. Breathe in, chest lifts. Exhale, fold over the front leg. So think of that right rib cage towards the left thigh. And then fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, rising up. Good. Exhale, opening to the right. Whew. Breathe in. Right toes face the back of the mat. Lining heels up if you can. Left toes are turned up about 30, 40 degrees. Reach your right hand down to the inner calf. Top arm up, or even hook your right big toe with peace fingers. 1, triangle pose. 2, press the big toe mound into the floor. Spiraling the chest skyward. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, slight bend of your front knee. Reach right hand off the foot and forward. See if you can lift your left leg off the mat. 1, half moon. 2, work on opening the chest and keeping an inward spin of the lifted leg. 3, strong standing leg. 4, and 5, landing like nothing happened. Triangle pose, second side, turning left toes to the front of the mat. Left hip pulls back as you lower the left hand to calf, shin, or big toe. Look up skyward towards the right hand and breathe. 1, 2, big toe pushes into the fingers if you have it. And then you pull up on the toe at the same time. 3, 4, and 5. Look down. Inhale to come up. And then we'll reach forward past the foot. Lift the back leg up. The inner spin of the left thigh bone. Hand to waist or extend the arms for 1. Gaze is steady on one spot. 2, 3. Shaking is good for 4. I'm doing a lot of it. And 5. Land back foot. Breathe in and opens to the side. Exhale, step to the front of the mat. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. So we'll move into eagle pose. Right foot crosses the left. Or you can go a little deeper, finding a bit of a squat with that cross leg. You're more crossing at the knee. The toe can be down, lifted beside the calf, or behind the calf. So you're in a squat if the foot comes up. And then reach both arms way up. Right arm under the left. Backs of hands touch, or the palms. To modify, hands to the shoulders. And breathe. Squeeze the inner thighs, ribs draw down for 2. Elbows lift. 3. 4. And 5. Unwinding, breathe in, reach up and out. And then let it go. Same thing, second side. Left foot over the right one. Option to stay here. Option to lift the heel. Option to bend into your standing leg. Squeezing the inner thighs even more. Inhale to reach the arms up. Left arm under the right this time. Backs of hands may touch, or the palms, or hold the shoulders. Ribs pull in as you squat low and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Breathe in, stretch wide, and unwind. Arms by your sides. Full breath in. Full deep breath out. Inhale, arms way up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back, high push-up. Low push-up, chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And step your right foot behind your right hand. Left knee comes to the mat. Ooh, I gotcha. That's it. Good. And then we're gonna come up. So make sure if you can stay down in kind of more like a low lunge gecko-y position like I am right now. But if you wanna add a bit more for the front of the hip, I'm gonna walk the hands up the thigh. So think about stacking shoulders, hips, and back knee. Scooping the tummy in. And take the same arm as back leg, skyward, and reach it up like you're being lifted by a hot air balloon. Squeeze left butt cheek as you reach longer through side of the body, so side, waist, and torso. Option 2 is to take your right finger and thumb around the left wrist and side bend towards the right. That's it. Squeezing the glutes. Draw the tummy back. Feel free to gently decompress that left wrist by taking the index finger and thumb above the wrist bones, so closer to the palm, and just gently pull the palm away from the wrist, like you're popping off the head of a dandelion. It shouldn't fall off, so don't pull that. Good. And then breathe in to stand or lift, and then plant the hands, just step back to down dog, skipping slow. Take a breath here. And then breathe in to step your left foot forward this time. Or your left, right knee comes to the floor. Patting up the knee if you need to. Sink into the hips. Zipping up through the tummy. Stacking knee, hips, and shoulders, head. Option to reach the right arm skyward, lifting as you squeeze right glute. Option to take left thumb and index around the wrist, and on the exhale, side bend towards the left. Keep contracting buttocks and abdomen with the exhales. Think about sending the left hip forward, or the right hip forward. Crunching your left side body. That's it. Popping off the wrist like the head of the dandelion is comfortable. Thumb and index above the 2 wrist bones, towards the palm. Let the hand relax as you do so. And then breathe in, lift tall. Exhale, hands plant, downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths and slow down a bit. Move if you need to. And then rolling forward, shoulders over the wrists, high push up. Exhale to lie down onto the belly. Okay. Slide the hands back so they're a little wider than the shoulders, but roughly in line with the shoulder. Forehead comes down. So let the shoulders kind of droop towards the floor, kind of be lazy for a moment. And then lift the shoulders from the floor, and then lift the elbows out wider. So you feel the squeeze of the shoulder blades. Breathe in, push into your hands like you're about to do a push-up. Squeezing the shoulders and lift the chin and the chest. With the tops of the feet pressing down. And then exhale, let it all go, be lazy. So breathe in, shoulders lift first, elbows go, turn out wide, squeeze the blades and lift the head, breathe in. Exhale, lower the forehead and be lazy. Keeping some alertness or awareness in the backs of the legs, so somewhat active, but not a lot of effort. The hip bones and the top of the feet stay down if you can. We'll try one more. So forehead stays down, breathe in, lift the shoulders away from the floor first. Then the elbows turn out of it. Push into the hands like you're pushing yourself up to lift your head and your chest. And see if you can lift even more of the ribs off the floor. Your bum might start to squeeze automatically. It hurts the low back, course abort mission. And if you find your shoulders shrugging a bit towards the ears, see if you can pull them back away from your ears even more, pushing into the palms, lift up even higher. Good, and then exhale, abort mission. Ooh. You can sway the bent knees side to side or wiggle your hips. Good. And then bend the knees, take them wide, and just press your heels together. Reach your arms forward. Good. So arms long in front of you. And then breathe in. You're going to slide the palms towards the shoulders, lifting your chin and chest at the same time. Maybe the throat opens, lifting the chin. And then exhale, slide the hands forward as you lower the chest and head back down. So it might take a moment or two because it's a little bit different. So arms reach forward, your heels just press together. Keep a little engagement. The pubic bone presses down. Breathe in, slide the heel to palm towards you and let it lift the chest, the chin, opening the throat, shoulders in the back, and then slide forward. Try a couple more of those on your own. Inhaling to slide the arms in, shoulders plug into the back, chin lifts, and then come down. Really working the engagement between the shoulder blades. Keeping shoulders away from the ears as much as you can. You can experiment with your hands wider than maybe you had them the first time. And see if that changes anything. Maybe it makes it harder or easier. Doesn't matter. Just see what you can feel differently in your back body. So I'm starting to feel kind of like below my shoulder blades, more like my bra or my bro line. Good. And then next time we roll up, we'll pause and drag the elbows back, lift the palms, floating the knees off the mat if you can for 1. Hips and ribs stay down, 2. Let the forearm fly higher than the elbow. 3, 4, 5. Lower if you need a break. If you don't, lift your legs higher and see if you can reach back for your shins. From holding the shins, press the shins back, lifting the chest more. 1, 2. You should feel the hip bones on the mat. Press the shins back, heels stay together for 3. You feel your low back at 4, 4, and 5. Let it go. Arms out to the sides. You can just straighten the legs, wiggle the bum, maybe turn a cheek. And slow the breath down. Next few breaths, look the other way. Inhale, head to center, hands beneath the shoulders, elbows draw back, shoulders down, and press up to up dog. You can modify from the knees. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. From child's pose, lift the knees and bring shoulders over the wrists to high plank. Right hand in the middle of the mat. Lift your left arm up for side plank for 1. Push down, lift your hips, squeeze the inner thighs. 2, wrong side torsos. Sides of the torso for 3, 4, hips high, and 5, switching. Don't think, just do. Left hand down, right arm up. 1. Strong butt, lift from the weights. 2. Beautiful. 3. 4. And 5. Plant the hands, lift your hips up and back to down dog. Breathe in. And then step feet through the hands to seated. Legs out long and front. Right knee comes in and opens to the side. Support the knee with a block if you need to. And turn towards that big knee. So your left hand reaches for the top of the right knee. Inhale to lift your chest. And on the exhale, windmill that left arm back. Oh, no, sorry, one last step. Good, windmill the right arm up and back behind you. Lean into that hand and lift the hips, stretching through left side body. The more you squeeze the bum, the more the hip flexors open and soften. Try not to overarch so that you feel pain in the low back. Abs are still online. And then exhale to lower. And we'll turn to face the left foot. You can bend the knee to catch the toes. And then curl over the left leg. Resting chin on the shin. Bending the knee or straightening the leg. If you can, elbows press into the mat. Hands down, breathe in and lift the chest. Exhale, lean back and cross the shins. Plant the hands and lift up and back for a full vinyasa. High plank. Exhale, low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Step or hop through to seated. This time, left knee bends and opens. Right leg long and strong. Initially turning to face the bent knee, right hand outside the knee. Lift the chest. And then windmill the left arm back, outside the hip. Press down and lift up. Squeezing glutes, lengthening through right side body. Exhaling to sit back and reach the left hand towards the right foot, bending the knee if you need to. Catch with one or both hands and fold chin towards the shin. Elbows could press into the mat and draw back slightly. Inhale, chin lifts. Exhale, cross the shins. Optional vinyasa this time. Or lay down for bridge pose. Exhale to push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step or hop through to seated. And lay down onto the back, bending the knees. Hands plant by the bum or grip long edges of the mat. Tuck the shoulders, lift the chin. Heavy heels, breathe in and lift up. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stay lifted as you reach the arms back, palms face up. Press into your heels and try to lift your hips and ribs a little higher. 1, chin off the chest. 2, keep stretching back through the arms if possible. For 3, 4, and 5. Lower down slow, 1 vertebrae at a time. From between the shoulder blades, mid-back, lower back gets tricky, so really hollow at the belly. And then the sacrum, between the butt cheeks. Once the bum touches, lift the small of the back off the floor. And if you're gonna play with wheel today, feet a little bit wider than your hips, or maybe even mat distance. So you've got lots of surface area to support your weight. Keep the arms back over the head to start. Press into the feet, knees travel forward as you lift your hips up. Lift as high as possible. So there's an arch in the back. Then bend the elbows, plant the hands above the shoulders. You might stay here. Send your elbows back as you push up and lift the head and chest. 1, 2. Press through big toenails once you're up. For 3, 4, 5. Lower the head and come all the way down. Feel free to try that again if you'd like, or hug the knees into your chest. Remember, effortless effort. Sometimes when we try too hard, it doesn't happen. When you're finished exploring, hug the knees in towards your chest. You can turn the knees open slightly or keep them close together. Lifting the tail off the floor. Back of the head is heavy. Slowing the breath down. When you're ready, cross your right ankle over your left knee and put the left thigh inward if it's comfortable. Breathing deep. Slowly switch your feet. Left ankle over right knee draws in to deepen the stretch if you need to, or want to. Slowly unwind the legs and roll up to seated. Plant the hands in front of you. Step back, low push up, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And lower the knees for headstand. Lowering forearms across the chest, holding opposite elbows to set up. And avoid shrugging shoulders to your ears. So pull them away and then lift the tummy. Interlace the fingers, tucking pinky one in front of each other. Curl the toes and lift your hips. And start by pressing back through the arms towards a dolphin position. from here, you might notice that my back is really arched. From that position, see if you can draw the ribs in and bring the, lift the heels, bringing the crown of the head, top of the head onto the floor, crown of the head into the fingers. Slowly start to walk your feet in. And just like we did during the sun salute, you're gonna lift your right knee, left leg, right leg off the floor, turn the hip open, keep that knee bent, and lean onto the big left toe, very tip of the toe. Keep pressing your right hip back and open. And see if the left foot floats up, and then just lower it down and switch sides. This is kind of like a warm up or a training position. So pressing into the elbows, lift your left knee, bend it and open it skyward. Really press it out and back. See if the right foot can lift. Maybe it straightens. Cool. Squeeze the bum when you're up. Then maybe both legs straighten. Maybe not. Maybe you come down. Maybe you stay for a bit. So really opening the leg. That's it. So we're looking to find, initially in headstand, we're trying to open your hips and get external rotation of the femur to charge up the outer butt muscle, to give you the momentum to kick the leg back over you, where usually we're a little scared. But the other leg counterbalances that. So one other way we can play with it is with straight legs. So same setup of the arms, top of the head down, holding the crown of the head. You're gonna kick one leg back and keep your legs in a wide V. So you can still see one foot. The other leg is back. And then you're countering the weight of the legs. Scissoring them together, and then maybe switching or coming down and switching sides. So this is that external rotation action of the back leg. And then we squeeze the inner thighs together, lifting from the core. Whew. And then come down. And then when you feel free to try it or abort the mission. Yeah, really kick the back leg back. Nice, that's it. Woo! Super close. Yes. Whoa, good tumble. Woo! Good? Give me a thumbs up. You're good. Yeah? Awesome. So still just figuring out how not to go too far, right? That's all right. That's all good. So when you're ready, we'll do a vinyasa. If you want to hang out in the child's pose for a little bit, feel free. On the exhale, a little push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And step or hop through to seated. Right shin crosses left. Or left, right heel to left hip crease. Right hand behind the back to catch your shirt, hands or foot. Left hand outside the right knee. And just a little turn, bending the left elbow. Slowing that breath down. Inhaling to look center and switch the feet around. Left shin in front of right or left heel to right hip crease. Hand behind the back and look over the shoulder. Breathing into it. Maybe a little bend to the right elbow. Open the shoulder. And inhaling, look center, sitting comfortably, both hips down, hands on the knees, shoulders back, chin tucked. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take your time to lie back into Shavasana, stretching out arms, legs, shoulders tuck in, and rest for as long as you need. Eyelids become heavy. Top teeth separate from bottom teeth. Fully relax the jaw. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. Even longer breath out. Long, slow, deep breath in. And even longer breath out. Start to wiggle toes and fingers. Make circles with ankles and wrists. When it feels appropriate, reach arms over the head, point the toes and squeeze the buttocks to stretch and reach as if this is the first stretch of your day. Big sigh to relax. When you're ready, draw knees in towards you and come on up to seated. Hands together at the chest. Bow the chin. And breathe in for you. Breathing out for you. Breathe in for someone you care for. And breathe out for that person. Breathe in for the people you shared your practice with this morning. Breath out for your neighbors. A slight smile or keeping up to something. Namaste. Have a fabulous weekend. Thank you for showing up.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, Barb. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Carrie. See ya.